Flames claw at the night sky, a roaring beast of red and gold, devouring my Denver home. I grip Sophia and Olivia, my twin girls, their small hands trembling in mine as we stumble through smoke and heat, the air thick with the stench of burning dreams. My heart pounds like a war drum. 7 years of building a life. A sanctuary for us, now collapsing in embers. Sirens wail in the distance, a faint cry against the inferno's rage. I shield their faces, their sobs cutting deeper than the shards of glass beneath my feet. We escape, barely, collapsing on the cold lawn, gasping for breath as the fire consumes everything, our clothes, our photos, our fragile peace. I clutch them close, my 6-year-old daughters, their tear-streaked faces mirroring my own terror. This was no accident. I feel it in my bones, a gnawing certainty. The blaze was a message, a violent opening salvo in a war I didn't choose. Michael, my vanished husband, lingers in the shadows of my mind, his absence a wound that never healed. Now this. Someone wants us broken, maybe dead. I stare at the flames, my resolve hardening like steel in a forge. I built this life alone. I'll fight to keep it. The night is alive with heat and dread. But I whisper to my girls, we're safe now. I've got you. My voice is steady, a mother's lie to quiet their fear. Inside, I'm screaming, a primal fury rising. Whoever did this will pay. I'll make sure of it. I'm Eleanor Vance, a single mother of twin girls, Sophia and Olivia, forged in the crucible of betrayal and endurance. 7 years ago, Michael, my husband, abandoned me in a Denver hospital room, the ink still wet on divorce papers as I birthed our daughters alone. That pain carved me, left scars deeper than flesh, doubt, loneliness. The weight of being enough. I'm 35 now, a financial analyst, sharp-edged and meticulous. My days spent wrestling numbers into order, my nights pouring love into my girls. I'm steady. Or so I tell myself, calm under pressure, a planner, a protector. But beneath, the wound festers. His disappearance, the unanswered why. I've built us a life here, a sturdy house. A routine of bedtime stories and pancakes on Sundays. My girls, with their wide hazel eyes and boundless curiosity, are my anchor, my fire. I'd die for them, kill for them. Yet, I'm haunted by the silence he left, by the fear I'm not enough. I push it down, lock it away, focus on their laughter, their trust. My strength is quiet, a slow burn, born of necessity. I taught myself to budget, to climb the career ladder, to smile when I wanted to collapse. Denver's my battleground, my proving ground, its streets, its skyline, a testament to my grit. But the past clings like damp rot, a shadow I can't outrun. I see it in the mirror, lines around my eyes, a weariness I hide from my daughters. They're 6 now, bright and fragile. And I'm their shield. I tell them we're unbreakable, a trio against the world. But as I tuck them in, kiss their foreheads, the ache stirs, Michael's ghost, the life we might have had. I bury it. Breathe deep and stand taller. I'm Eleanor Vance, and I've clawed my way to stability. No one will take that from us. I sit on the edge of my bed. The house quiet save for the soft breathing of Sophia and Olivia down the hall. In my hands, a faded envelope, its edges worn from years of handling Michael's divorce papers. Delivered to my hospital bed 7 years ago. I was drenched in sweat, pain ripping through me as I brought our twins into the world, alone. The nurse handed me the packet, her eyes averted, pity in the tilt of her mouth. I tore it open, my body still trembling from labor, and read his cold words. He was gone, no explanation, no goodbye. Just a signature, sharp and final, severing us. I trace it now, the ink a scar on the page, a relic of abandonment I can't discard. I'd clutched it then, tears mixing with the sweat of childbirth, my heart a raw, pulsing wound. The memory stings, his absence a silent blade, the weight of raising 2 babies alone crashing down. I'd stared at the empty chair beside me, imagined him there, his hand in mine. Instead, nothing. No call, no letter, just this paper, a ghost I carry. I've kept it, hidden in a drawer, a quiet reminder of the hurt, the betrayal. Some nights, like this one, I pull it out, run my fingers over the creases, feel the ache bloom anew. It's not just him. It's the life stolen, the trust shattered. I was 28, terrified, a new mother with 2 fragile lives depending on me. I folded it away then, stood, and faced the mirror, vowing to be enough. I've built walls since, brick by brick, career, home, love for my girls. But this envelope, this relic, whispers my fear. I wasn't worth staying for. I shove it back, lock the drawer, and check on Sophia and Olivia. Their chests rise and fall, peaceful. I kiss their heads, my resolve a quiet flame. I'm enough. I have to be. The fire's embers cool, but a new heat rises. Michael's shadow looms again, and with it, a storm I can't yet see, threatening to tear us apart. The days after the fire are a blur of ash and upheaval. We're in a cramped Denver motel, the air thick with the scent of smoke still clinging to our clothes. Sophia and Olivia cling to me, their small bodies tense, eyes wide with questions I can't answer. Why, Mommy? Who did this? They whisper, and I choke back the truth. I don't know, but I feel the weight of it. Neighbors stare. Their pity sharp, whispers of poor Eleanor, always alone, cut deeper than the loss of our home. The insurance agent drones about delays, costs, timelines. The landlord hesitates, unsure if we're stable enough to stay. Society's judgment stings, single mother, stretched thin, now homeless. My boss calls, voice tight, asking when I'll return. Hinting my absence strains the team. I bite back frustration. I've juggled spreadsheets and bedtime for years, never faltering. But now, cracks show. Friends offer couches, meals, but their eyes say I'm a burden, a cautionary tale. At the store, a woman I barely know clucks, raising twins alone, and now this? Tough break. I force a smile, my chest tight, feeling exposed. Adrift. The girls sense it. Sophia's quiet. Olivia flinches at every siren. Our rhythm's broken, our sanctuary gone. I call shelters, agencies, my voice steady but my hands shaking. No room, no funds. Just waiting lists. I'm their rock, but I feel like sand, eroding under scrutiny. I tuck them in on a lumpy mattress, sing a lullaby, my throat raw. They sleep, but I pace. The world pressing in, society's gaze, family's fragility, my own limits tested. I've fought for stability, clawed through Michael's abandonment, but this feels bigger, a tide pulling me under. I stare at the motel ceiling, heart pounding. I'm still here, still theirs. I won't break. The call comes mid-morning, jarring me as I pour cereal for Sophia and Olivia in the motel's dim kitchenette. It's Thomas Carter, a lawyer, his voice clipped, professional. Eleanor, Michael's been in a car wreck, Mountain Road, critical condition. My breath catches, the room tilting. Michael, gone 7 years, now back to haunt me. He says more, a will, recently changed, names me heir to most of his estate, land, money, assets I never knew he had. I grip the counter, dizzy. The girls look up, curious, and I force a smile, send them to play. Then Thomas adds Vivian Hayes, his current partner, contested. She's aggressive. I don't know her. But the name lands like a stone. Hours later, she calls Vivian, voice like honey over a blade. Eleanor, those assets are mine. Michael promised me. You? A failed wife. Barely scraping by. Why should you get anything? Her words slice, sharp and deliberate, painting me as unfit, a relic of his past. She mentions the girls. I'd raise them better, give them stability. My blood boils, my daughters, my life, threatened by this stranger. I hang up, hands trembling, her judgment echoing. Failed wife, unfit mother. Michael's betrayal burns anew, leaving me, now this, dangling wealth and chaos. I pace, the motel walls closing in. She's seen my struggle, the fire, my lone fight, and twists it like a knife. I check the girls, their laughter faint through the door. They're mine, my purpose. Vivian's words sting, a betrayal of the peace I've built. I've raised them, fed them, loved them through every sleepless night. Her attack fuels a quiet rage. I'm not that broken girl he left. I clench my fists, steady my breath. She won't take us down. Vivian's call lingers, a venom in my veins, but I can't crumble. I sit at the motel desk, laptop glowing. Sophia and Olivia coloring nearby, their giggles a fragile light. I'm no stranger to fighting, 7 years of solo parenting, late nights balancing budgets. Proving myself in Denver's cutthroat finance world. But this feels personal, a strike at my core. I won't let Vivian's words, failed wife, unfit mother, define me. I start small, hesitant. I Google her name, fingers trembling as I type Vivian Hayes. Results trickle in. A sparse social media profile, a photo of her with Michael, her smile too perfect, his arm around her. My stomach twists, but I dig deeper, public records, a business license, a vague trail. Something's off. Her story shifts, different dates, odd gaps. I jot notes, my analyst's mind kicking in. Tracing patterns. I call Thomas back, voice low so the girls don't hear. Check her background, please. Anything. Records, claims, history. He pauses, then agrees, sensing my unease. I'm not a detective, but I'm a mother, a survivor. I've balanced payrolls, calmed tantrums. This I can do. I hesitate, doubt creeping in. What if she's right? What if I'm not enough? I glance at Sophia, her crayon poised, Olivia humming softly. No. I shake it off, my jaw set. I tuck them in, their warmth steadying me. We're okay, loves. I whisper, half to them, half to myself. I return to my screen, search again, court filings, old addresses. My pulse quickens. This is my first step, a quiet rebellion. I'm no victim. I've built this life, school runs, client meetings. Bedtime stories. Vivian won't unravel it. I lean back, eyes burning, resolve flickering but growing. I'm fighting back, one search at a time. A shadow moves in the night, Vivian's threat looms. And a buried fear claws to the surface, testing my fragile stand. The motel room feels smaller today, the walls pressing in as I brew coffee, the girls' laughter a faint shield against my unease. It's been days since Vivian's call, her voice smooth, cutting still echoing. My girls, my life, hers to claim. Mid-morning, a knock jars me. I open the door, heart thudding, to a courier. Young and bored, thrusting a thick envelope into my hands. Eleanor Vance, he mutters, then vanishes. I tear it open, my fingers clumsy. Inside, papers from Vivian, legal forms. A petition for custody of Sophia and Olivia, filed in Denver court. My breath stops. Her claims leap off the page. I'm unstable, unfit, a mother stretched too thin by fire and loss. She paints me as a wreck, my solitude a crime. Fear, cold and sharp, floods me, memories of Michael's abandonment, the hospital bed, the divorce papers, all surging back. I see Sophia and Olivia. 6 and fragile, playing with dolls on the carpet, oblivious. Losing them would gut me, hollow me out. My hands shake as I read her lies, each word a blade, neglectful, overwhelmed, unsafe. The fire's ashes stir in my mind. Was that her too? I pace, pulse racing, dread coiling tight. I've fought for them, built a life from nothing, school runs, late nights at work. Their trust in me. Now this, a threat to rip them away. I tuck the papers out of sight, kiss their heads, my voice steady. You're my world. But inside, terror gnaws, fear of failing them, of losing everything. I grip the counter, steadying myself. I'm their mother, their rock. I won't let her win. I can't sleep. The custody papers a specter in the drawer, Vivian's threat alive in the dark. Midday. I take Sophia and Olivia to a Denver park, hoping sun and swings will ease us all. They run, laughing, their pigtails bouncing, and I try to breathe, to be their calm. Then I see her, Vivian Hayes. Striding across the grass, her red coat a slash of intent. My pulse spikes, fear a cold fist in my chest. She's bold, eyes locked on me, a smile sharp as glass. Eleanor, she purrs. Stopping too close. We need to talk. I step between her and the girls, instinct roaring. Stay away. I snap, voice low, trembling. She leans in, undaunted. I can give them a better life, stability, wealth. You're barely holding on. Her words stab, echoing my deepest dread. Not enough, not worthy. Sophia calls, Mommy, and I wave her back, heart hammering. Vivian's gaze flicks to them, hungry, calculating. They'd thrive with me, Eleanor. Let go. I clench my fists, fear mingling with fury. She's here, in our space, threatening my core. I've raised them alone, wiped tears, braided hair. Work till dawn. She won't take that. Leave. I growl, stepping closer, my body a shield. She laughs, soft and cruel, then turns, tossing back, see you in court. The girls run to me, small hands grabbing mine, eyes wide. Who was that, Mommy? Olivia asks. I kneel, hug them tight. No one, sweetheart. We're fine. But my fear pulses, losing them, failing them. The wound of Michael's betrayal torn open. She's real, relentless. I stand, watching her vanish, my resolve a fragile spark. I have to fight. Vivian's shadow lingers as I bring Sophia and Olivia back to the motel, their chatter a lifeline against the panic chewing my edges. I tuck them in, their eyes heavy, trusting, and kiss their foreheads. I love you, I whisper, my voice avow. Inside, fear churns, her custody claim, her park ambush, the fire's unanswered why. She wants my girls, my life. And I feel the old wound, Michael's exit, my lone struggle bleeding anew. But I'm no ghost of that broken girl. I pace, the motel's thin carpet wearing under my steps, and grip my resolve. I've survived 7 years, built a home, a career, a world for us in Denver. I've balanced budgets, soothed nightmares, stood tall when I wanted to fall. I sit at the desk, laptop open, and stare at my notes. Vivian's sketchy trail, her bold lies. I won't lose them. I call Thomas Carter, my voice firm. We fight this. Every step. He agrees, calm and steady, promising research. A plan. I breathe, slow and deep, willing to tear her down. I'm a mother, a fighter, nights spent learning tax codes, days cheering at their games. They're my pulse, my purpose. I picture them, Sophia's shy grin, Olivia's bold laugh, and my will hardens, a rock against the tide. Vivian's threat is real, a storm brewing, but I've weathered worse. I check on them, sleeping sound, and feel it. I'd burn the world to keep them safe. I stand straighter, eyes clear. We'll survive this. I'll make sure of it. Vivian's steps fade, but her challenge echoes, pushing me to dig deeper, to shield my girls with truth and grit. I sit at the motel desk, the hum of the heater a faint pulse against the silence, Sophia and Olivia asleep down the hall. Vivian's custody claim and park confrontation gnaw at me, a relentless ache fanning my fear into purpose. I've survived Michael's betrayal, raised my girls alone. Carved a life from Denver's hard clay, finance job, bedtime stories, a fragile piece. Now she threatens it all. I won't bend. My laptop glows, a beacon in the dim room, and I dive in. Fingers steady despite the storm inside. I search Vivian Hayes again, public records, social media, anything to unmask her. Articles flicker by, a business license from 2 states over. A name change buried in court files. My analyst's mind clicks, dates don't align, addresses shift. Something's crooked. I jot notes. Vivian H., 32, claims Michael's partner, but record spotty, alias. I call Thomas Carter, my voice low, firm. Dig into her past, deep. Criminal, financial, personal. He's calm, assures me he's on it. I hang up, pulse quickening. I've balanced ledgers. Soothed tantrums, I can hunt truth. I find a forum post, someone calling her a con, a ghost who bled a man dry in Nevada. My gut tightens. Could she be that? I cross-check, find a marriage certificate. Annulled, under a different name, Victoria Holt. My breath catches. Another hit, a lawsuit, fraud, dismissed for lack of proof. The piece is jagged, incomplete, but damning. I lean back, eyes burning. Mind racing. Michael's will names me, but Vivian's claws are out. My girls, my legacy, at stake. I glance at their door, imagine their small hands in mine, their trust. I've fought for every inch, late nights, early mornings, a mother's quiet war. Doubt whispers, what if she's too strong? I shove it down. I'm no stranger to battles. I scour deeper tax filings. A shady LLC, hints of a pattern. Thomas texts, working it, found discrepancies. I nod to the screen, a silent pact. I'm Eleanor Vance, and I'll unearth her lies to guard my own. My fingers fly. Resolve a blade. The truth's out there. I'll find it. The motel's stale air presses in as I hunch over my laptop. The girl's soft snores a distant comfort. Vivian's threat, custody, my girls, fuels me. A fire stoked by fear and fury. I've built this life, brick by bloody brick, since Michael vanished 7 years ago, leaving me in a Denver hospital, torn open by birth and betrayal. Now I hunt. My screen flickers, public records, a breadcrumb trail of Vivian's past. A small clue, a property deed, Colorado, tied to Victoria Holt, bought cheap, sold high, 2 years back. My pulse ticks up. Same woman? I dig, find a complaint, unpaid debts, a pattern of flight. Thomas Carter calls, voice taut. Eleanor, got something. Hard drive from Michael, files, videos. Notes found in his wrecked car. He was tracking her. My chest tightens. What's in it? I ask. Enough to raise alarms, fake IDs, a kid she claims is his, sketchy deals. Sending it now. I pace. Mind-whirring. An analyst piecing a puzzle. A courier drops it off. A slim black drive, heavy with secrets. I plug it in. I scanning. A video. Michael, haggard, voice low. Eleanor. Vivian's a fraud. Aliases, cons, after my money. Protect the girls. My breath hitches, his ghost warning me. Files spill out. Forged birth certificate for a boy. No advance. Michael listed as father. Doubtful. Bank records. Transfers to shells. A web of deceit. A warning blares in me. She's dangerous. A predator circling my family. I check Sophia and Olivia. Their faces soft in sleep. 6 in mine. I've juggled work, love, survival, nights crunching numbers, days kissing scrapes. She won't touch them. Another clue. A police report. Petty theft. Dropped. Under Vivian H. I cross-reference. Aliases stack up. Victoria. Vanessa. More. My hands clench. She's a chameleon. A threat to my core. Thomas texts. More coming. Old victims. Same MO. I nod. Joss said. The hard drive hums. Michael's legacy of flair in the dark. I'm rattled, but steady. 7 years of grit. A mother's shield. Vivian's game is clear. Money, control, maybe my girls. I won't fold. I save the files, breathe deep. This is my line in the sand. The hard drive's weight lingers. Michael's voice, urgent, broken, echoing in my skull. Protect the girls. I sit in the motel's dim light. Sophia and Olivia dreaming nearby, their peace my anchor. Vivian's a fraud, a weaver of lies, fake IDs, a forged birth certificate, a trail of greed across states. She wants Michael's estate. My daughters, my life. I won't let her. I've clawed through 7 years since he left me, bleeding and alone in a Denver hospital, divorce papers in hand. I build us a home, a career in finance. A fortress of routine, school runs, late nights, love stitched into every moment. Now, fire and threats tear at it. I pace, the motel's thin walls a cage, my mind a blade, sharp and sure. Vivian's custody filing, her park ambush, pure venom. But Michael's files, videos, notes, bank records are my weapon. I call Thomas Carter, voice steady, iron. We take her down. Use this, every file. Every lie. We go to court, expose her. He's calm, resolute. Agreed, Eleanor. I'll prep witnesses, dig deeper. Her past is crumbling. I nod, pulse firm. I'm no victim, not the girl he abandoned. I balanced budgets, dried tears, stood tall through exhaustion. Sophia and Olivia, 6 and fierce, are my fire, their laughter, their trust, my all. I won't lose them. I review the drive. Michael's warning, a forged certificate for no advance, shady deals. She's a grifter, a storm aimed at us. I declare it now, silent but binding. I'll fight, tear her mask off, shield my family. Thomas has leads, victims, a PI Michael hired. I check the girls, their breaths even, and feel it. My will, a rock unyielding. I've faced worse, solo nights, empty accounts, a broken heart. I sit. Laptop open, files copied, my plan set. Court's coming, Denver stage. I'll wield Michael's truth, my grit, a mother's rage. Vivian's a liar, a thief. I'll prove it. I stand, eyes clear, breath deep. My girls sleep, safe for now. I'm Eleanor Vance, and this is my stand. Unbreakable, unrelenting for them. Truth glints like a shard in the dark. Vivian's lies unravel, and I step forward. Ready to guard my girls with every breath. I wake to the motel's stale dawn. Sophia and Olivia still asleep. Their small forms my fuel. Vivian's lies, fake IDs, a forged birth certificate. A custody claim loom like a storm, but Michael's hard drive, his desperate plea to protect the girls, arms me. I've fought since he left me, torn and alone in a Denver hospital. 7 years of grit, finance career, bedtime stories, a life carved from nothing. I won't yield. Today I act. I call Thomas Carter, my voice a steel thread. File a response, Thomas. Block her custody claim. Use Michael's evidence. He's steady. Done. Eleanor. I've got a PI's report, Vivian's history, fraud in 2 states. I nod, heart pounding, and sit at the desk, laptop open. I draft a statement, fingers firm. I, Eleanor Vance, mother of Sophia and Olivia, refute Vivian Hayes' claims. I've raised my daughters, provided, protected. She's a fraud, evidence attached. I upload Michael's files, videos, notes, bank records, proof of her deceit. My first move, deliberate, a line drawn. I check public records again, find a lien, unpaid, under Victoria Holt. It's her. Shifting names, bleeding others dry. I send it to Thomas, my analyst's eye sharp. Add this, I say. He agrees, digging for more. I pace, the motel's thin carpet wearing, my resolve aflame. I've juggled work, love, survival, nights crunching numbers, days hugging my girls. Vivian's after Michael's estate, maybe my daughter's. Not today. I meet Thomas at his office, a cramped Denver space. Papers strewn. We review. Michael's video. She's a con. Eleanor. And forged papers for a boy. Noah Vance. My gut clenches, her web's wide. I sign the response, my hand steady, a mother's vow. The girls stir, call mommy. I kneel, kiss them. We're okay, loves. First step taken, court filing, evidence sent, a shield raised. Doubt nips, can I win? I bury it, see their eyes, trusting. I'm their rock, forged in pain. I stand, breath deep, ready. Vivian's storm brews, I'll meet it head on. The motel morning is gray, but I'm a light, Sophia and Olivia's giggles my anchor. I've struck first, filed a response to Vivian's custody claim, armed with Michael's hard drive. Videos, notes, proof of her lies. 7 years I've fought, a single mother in Denver. Building a life from his betrayal, hospital bed, divorce papers, 2 newborns. I won't break. Thomas Carter calls, voice brisk. Small win, Eleanor. Court accepted our filing. Flagged Vivian's claim as suspect. Michael's evidence holds weight. My chest lifts, a spark of hope. He sent a PI's report. Vivian, aka Victoria Holt, dodged fraud charges in Nevada. Left debts unpaid. Our response, my statement, his files, stings her. A victory, fragile but real. I hug the girls, their warmth steadying me. Good day, Mommy. Sophia asks. I smile, getting there. Sweetheart. But obstacles rise. Thomas warns, Vivian's lawyer's sharp, pushing back, claiming you're unstable, fire damaged, alone. Her attack bites. Old wounds of Michael's exit bleeding. Am I enough? I pace the room, carpet thin, mind racing. She's crafty, a grifter with aliases, after his estate, maybe my girls. I check the drive again. Michael's voice, protect them, and a forged birth certificate for Noah Vance. My jaw sets. I dig online, find a new snag, a witness, some ex, swayed by Vivian, says I'm stretched thin. My pulse spikes, doubt clawing. I call Thomas, counter this. Find her cracks. He's on it. Got a lead, old victim, same MO. I breathe, steady. I've balanced budgets, soothed tears. Stood tall through exhaustion. A win, court's listening. A hurdle, her lies twist, paint me weak. I kiss Olivia's head, Sophia's hand in mine, their trust my fire. I'm no failure. Thomas texts. More dirt coming, fake LLCs. I nod, resolve firm. The battle's on, a mother's fight. I stand, eyes clear, a small triumphant hand, obstacles looming. I'll push through for them. I stand in the motel's dim light, Sophia and Olivia asleep, their soft breaths my compass. Vivian's custody claim, her lies, unstable, unfit, sting. But our first one glows, court took my response. Michael's hard drive, videos, notes, proof, tilting the scales. She's a fraud, a shapeshifter, chasing his estate, my girls. I built this life, 7 years alone. From a Denver hospital's pain, birth, betrayal, divorce papers. I won't falter. I sit, laptop open, reviewing our stand. My statement, I, Eleanor Vance, protect my daughters. Backed by Michael's plea, protect them. Files show her Vivian, Victoria, forging papers, a boy, Noah Vance, bleeding accounts dry. Thomas Carter calls, steady. We're in, Eleanor. Court's wary of her. PI found a victim, conned in Utah. A spark, but her lawyer bites back, calling me broken, fire-torn, lone. I clench my fists, doubt a whisper, am I enough? I bury it. See my girls, 6 and fierce my core. I've juggled finance deadlines, bedtime stories, their trust, my shield. I tell Thomas, voice iron, we keep going. Expose her every lie. He nods. On it, more leads, shady deals. My commitment blazes, a mother's oath. I pace, the room tight, resolve a rock. I've faced worse, empty nights, scraped savings, Michael's ghost. I check them. Sleeping sound, their faces peace itself. I'm theirs, unyielding. I reaffirm it. I'll fight, tear her mask off, guard Sophia and Olivia with all I am. Her web aliases. Fraud, cracks under Michael's truth. Thomas texts, old Mark's talking, same pattern. I stand taller, breath deep. Court's a battlefield, Denver my ground. I've raised them, loved them. Stood through collapse. Vivian won't win. I save files, my pledge solid. I'll shield my family, break her game. I kiss their heads, feel their warmth. I'm Eleanor Vance, forged in fire. Committed to this war, my girls, my life, my all. We press on, unwavering. A crack widens in Vivian's facade, my fight begun. Now the truth blazes, ready to burn bright in the open. The Denver courtroom looms, a stark arena of wood and light. My heart a drum as I grip Sophia and Olivia's hands outside. Today, the battle goes public, Vivian's custody claim. Her lies about my fitness, clashing with my stand, armed by Michael's hard drive. 7 years I've fought, a single mother, building a life from his hospital room betrayal. Divorce papers, twins. Me alone. Now, Vivian, a fraud in red lipstick, seeks his estate, my girls. I won't break. Thomas Carter, my lawyer, steadies me. We've got this, Eleanor. Evidence is tight. I nod, breath sharp, and step in. The judge, gray and stern, calls order. The gallery buzzes, neighbors, colleagues, strangers, eyes on me. I feel exposed, my scars, loneliness, doubt bare. Vivian sits, cool and sharp. Her gaze a blade. Thomas rises, voice clear, Your Honor, Eleanor Vance, mother of Sophia and Olivia, refutes Vivian Hayes. She's raised them, thrived, despite loss. Hayes is a fraud. We'll show it. He lays out Michael's files, a video, his haggard face. Eleanor, she's a con. Protect the girls. Gasps ripple. The judge leans in. Documents flash. Fake IDs. A forged birth certificate for Noah Vance. Bank records of siphoned cash. I stand, voice steady. I've loved them, worked for them, built a home. She won't take that. Vivian's lawyer snaps. Eleanor's unstable, fire, stress, alone. The crowd murmurs, pity and judgment stinging. I clench my fists, my girls' faces 6, trusting in my mind. Thomas counters, proof, Your Honor. A PI testifies, Vivian, alias Victoria Holt, con men in Utah, Nevada, left debts, lies. Whispers grow, Vivian shifts, her poise cracking. I've balanced budgets, kissed scrapes. Stood tall, 7 years of grit. The judge eyes her, brows knit. A neighbor nods to me, a flicker of support. I breathe, resolve a flame. The room hums, files, witnesses, my fight laid bare. Vivian's web aliases, greed, unravels in the open. I glance at Thomas, his nod firm. My girls wait outside, my core. This is public, raw, my life, their future, on display. I'm Eleanor Vance. And I'll hold the line. The courtroom air is thick, a cauldron of tension as I sit, heart pounding, the weight of Sophia and Olivia's trust fueling me. Vivian's custody claim, a dagger of lies, calls me unfit, a mother broken by fire and solitude. I've built our life, 7 years alone, since Michael's cold exit, divorce papers in a Denver hospital. My twins in my arms. Now, truth ignites. Thomas Carter stands, voice a steady hammer. Your Honor, Vivian Hayes is no claimant. She's a fraud. The gallery stirs, eyes sharp on us. He plays Michael's video, his face gone on the screen. Eleanor, she's a con. After my money, protect the girls. Murmurs swell. The judge's gaze narrows. Thomas lays out the hard drive's haul. Fake IDs, Victoria Holt, Vanessa Hill passports, driver's licenses, a gallery of masks. A forged birth certificate names Noah Vance, Michael as father, false and proven. Bank records spill. Transfers to shell companies, thousands drained. I rise, voice a quiet blade. I've raised Sophia and Olivia, worked nights, loved them through all. She's a thief. The crowd shifts, some nod. Others stare. Vivian's face tightens, her cool slipping. Her lawyer barks. Eleanor's fragile, homeless, stretched thin. It cuts, echoes of Michael's betrayal stinging. Thomas fires back. Proof speaks. A PI takes the stand, lean and grim. Vivian conned a widower in Utah, took savings, vanished. Same in Nevada. aliases piling up. A woman, frail, testifies she was Victoria. Bled me dry, left me broken. Gasps ripple, the judge scribbles. I've juggled finance, soothed nightmares, stood unbowed, my scars fuel me. Vivian's eyes dart, her web tearing. Thomas drops more. A canceled check, her signature, a shady LLC. The truth blazes, her greed, her lies, exposed. The gallery hums, neighbors whisper support, a clerk's pen scratches. I feel it, a tide turning. Michael's ghost, his files, light the way. Vivian's lawyer stammers, circumstantial. The judge cuts him. I'll see it all. My pulse steadies, resolve iron. I've fought for my girls, 6 and mine. Through every dawn, the room pulses, her deceit bared, my stand clear. I'm Eleanor Vance, mother, warrior, truth's my sword, and it's cutting deep. The Denver courtroom crackles. A live wire of stakes and stairs, my heart a steady beat for Sophia and Olivia, waiting beyond. Vivian Hayes, the villain in red, sits rigid, her custody claim, my unfitness, my strain, a crumbling lie. I've forged our life, 7 years solo, since Michael's hospital betrayal, divorce papers, newborns, me unyielding. Now, her mask slips. Thomas Carter, my rock, presses on, voice a chisel, Your Honor. Vivian's a grifter proven. The gallery buzzes, eyes darting, neighbors, strangers, judging me, the lone mother. He waves the hard drive, Michael's plea alive, she's a con, Eleanor, protect the girls. Files flare, fake IDs, Victoria Holt, Vanessa Hill, forged, used to bleed men dry. A birth certificate, Noah Vance, Michael's name slapped on, untrue. Bank trails, cash siphoned to shells. A thief's footprint. I stand, voice firm. I've raised my twins, built a home, stood strong. She's no match. Whispers grow, Vivian's poised phrase, eyes flickering. Her lawyer snaps. Eleanor's broken, fire, no roots. It stabs, old wounds of abandonment raw. Thomas counters, evidence, Your Honor. The PI, grim, testifies, Vivian, as Victoria, gutted a Utah family, savings gone. Then fled. A victim, Warren, chokes out, she was Vanessa, took my trust. My cash vanished. The crowd stirs, a neighbor nods, prejudice wavers, single mom, not weak. The judge leans in, stern. Continue. Thomas piles on. Elise, her alias, a scam in Colorado. Vivian's hands clench, her cool shattered. Defined as a fraud, a predator, her claim to my girls, my core, staggers. A clerk murmurs. Shady lady. I've balanced ledgers, hugged my 6-year-olds, defied collapse. Public doubt shifts, some eyes soften. She's tough, not done. Vivian's lawyer flails, hearsay. The judge cuts. I'm listening. Her villainy teeters, greed, lies unmasked. Michael's truth burns bright. I breathe, steady, resolve a wall. I've carried us, fought through nights, a mother's grit. The room hums, her deceit sways. Bias cracks, my stand holds. Thomas nods, more coming. I see my girls in my mind, trusting mine. Stereotypes falter, alone but mighty. I'm Eleanor Vance. And her game's buckling under truth's weight. Vivian's facade crumbles in court's glare. My fight fierce, now doubt stirs within, testing the steel I've forged. The courtroom's echo fades as I return to the motel, Sophia and Olivia asleep, their soft breaths a fragile tether. Vivian's lies, unfit, broken claw at me, the Michael's files, the PI's words. Shook her in Denver's glare. I've built us a life, 7 years alone, since his betrayal, divorce papers, twins, a hospital bed, me unbowed. But doubt creeps, a cold whisper. I pace the dim room. Carpet worn, my mind a storm. Have I done enough? The fire took our home, left us adrift, motel walls, lumpy beds, a mother stretched thin. Vivian's taunt, barely holding on, stings. A mirror to my fear. I see Michael's exit, feel that raw ache. Left alone, 2 newborns, no word. Did I fail them? Work swallowed nights, finance charts, deadlines, while I kissed scrapes. Sang lullabies. I've fought, stood tall, but cracks show. The court saw me stand, heard truth topple her, yet I wonder, am I steady? Sophia's shy smile, Olivia's bold laugh, they lean on me. 6 and trusting. What if I waver? I sit, hands trembling, eyes on their door. I've juggled bills, love, exhaustion, built a shield. But the blaze, her claim, her park stare, doubt gnaws. Am I the wreck she says? Single, scarred, pushing through. I clench my fists, breath ragged. I've carried us, defied his ghost. Vivian's crumbling, but my heart quakes. Did I miss something? Leave them open? I check their sleep, faces calm. I'm their rock, or try. Self-doubt bites, a quiet blade. I'm Eleanor Vance, but tonight, I question. I stand in the motel's hush. Sophia and Olivia dreaming, their peace alight against my dark. The court stung, Vivian's lies, unfit, fragile, met Michael's truth, her fraud bared. I've forged our path, 7 years solo. From a Denver hospital's pain, divorce papers, twins, me alone. Now fear rises, a deep tide. I lean on the wall, heart thumping, facing it, losing them, my girls, my all. Vivian's custody bid. Her park taunt, they'd thrive with me. Dig deep, a blade to my core. I see Michael's exit, feel the wound. Abandoned, 2 babies, no anchor. What if I'm not enough? I pace, the room tight. Mind churning. The fire gutted our home, left us rootless, motel nights, their small hands in mine. I've balanced work, love, grit, finance reports, bedtime hugs, no rest. Court cheered my stand. Her web cracking, but dread grips. What if I falter, leave them bare? I see their faces, 6, bright, Sophia's quiet trust, Olivia's fierce spark. Losing them would hollow me, a void I'd never fill. I tremble, breath short, fear raw, failing them, breaking under weight. I've climbed from nothing, defied his silence, built a life. Vivian's mask slips, but my terror looms. Am I weak? Stretched too far? I check them, sleeping soft, their warmth a plea. I'm their shield, their world. Fear stares back. Loss, collapse, the mother I might not be. I clench my jaw, eyes wet. I've fought, carried us. I'm Eleanor Vance, facing this beast within, for them. The motel's quiet wraps me, Sophia and Olivia asleep, their steady breaths my north star. Vivian's lies, unfit, broken, stung in court. But Michael's files, the PI's truth, shook her. I've built our life, 7 years alone, since his betrayal, hospital, divorce papers, twins in my arms. Fear clawed losing them, failing them, but I face it now. I stand, room dim, heart steadying. I'm enough. I've climbed from that Denver bed, raw and solo, raised Sophia and Olivia 6, mine, trusting. I've juggled finance. Late nights, their laughter, build a home, lost a fire, still standing. Vivian's claim, her taunt, cut deep, fed doubt. I felt it, not strong, not whole, but I look back, budgets balanced, tears dried. Love poured out. I pace, resolve a rock. I won't break. I see their faces, Sophia's gentle eyes, Olivia's bold grin, my fire, my vow. I've carried us, defied Michael's ghost, faced a blaze. Court saw me rise, her fraud wobble. I'm no wreck. I call Thomas, voice firm, we push, expose her all. He nods, we're solid, Eleanor. I breathe, deep, sure. I've fought, empty days, full heart. A mother's grit. Doubt fades, I'm their shield. I check them, sleeping calm, and feel it. I've held them, won't fall. Vivian's web phrase, my strength grows. I reaffirm, silent, fierce. I'm Eleanor Vance, their rock, forged in pain, unyielding. I've raised them, loved them, stood tall. Her lies won't take us. I sit, eyes clear, hands steady. I'm me, rebuilt, ready for them, always. My core steadies, Vivian's deceit phrase, now chaos brews, a wild surge to test my reborn stand. The courtroom's heat lingers as I return to the motel, Sophia and Olivia's giggles a faint bomb. Vivian's custody claim, her lies about my worth, wobbled under Michael's files, videos, fake IDs, truth laid bare. I've carved our life, 7 years solo, from a Denver hospital's pain, divorce, twins. Me unbowed. Now chaos swirls. Society buzzes, a storm of eyes and tongues. Neighbors whisper, Eleanor's tough, but that fire, those girls, rough. I feel the sting, single mom, fire-scarred, exposed. At the store, a woman nods, you're fighting good, girl. But another mutters, alone, stretched thin, per thing. Pity cuts, judgment deeper, my struggle, our loss, a public tale. Colleagues text. Strong case, but you okay? My boss hints, back soon, Eleanor, team's leaning. The weight presses, motel life, no home, my girls, 6, clinging to me. A local paper runs it. Mother battles mystery woman for twins, estate. Comments flood, support, she's a rock, and doubt, can she hold up? I hug Sophia and Olivia, their warmth my anchor, and force a smile. We're fine. Loves. But the din grows, friends call, offering beds, meals, I soft with worry. You've got this, one says, another sighs, hard road. Solo. I nod, chest tight. Society's gaze a mirror, grid admired, strained scene. I've balanced work, love, nights, finance charts, lullabies, a life forged. Vivian's fraud cracks, courts with me, but chaos hums. A clerk stares. Brave lady, tough spot. I check the girls, their trust steady. I've carried us, defied Michael's ghost, faced flames. Social waves crash, praise, skepticism, a mother's fight bared. Online. A post cheers, Eleanor's fierce. Another jabs, fires a sign too much? I clench my fists, breath sharp. I'm no cautionary tale. Thomas calls, we're solid. Buzz is mixed. I stand, resolve firm. The world watches, judges, my girls, my core, at stake. I'm Eleanor Vance, and I'll ride this storm. I sit in the motel's dim glow, Sophia and Olivia asleep, their peace my fuel. The court rattled Vivian, Michael's files, his plea, protect the girls, and proof of fake IDs, forged papers, tore at her mask. I built us, 7 years alone. From a Denver hospital's raw edge, divorce, twins, my grit. Now she unravels. Vivian, the villain, calls late, voice a jagged edge, no honey left. Eleanor, you've got nothing. Those files won't stick. My life, hers to claw at. I hang up, pulse racing, her poise cracked. Thomas texts, she's rattled, PI found more, fraud in 3 states. I pace, room tight, mind sharp. A report lands. She tried the house before the fire, a shadow on a neighbor's cam, clumsy, desperate. Her web aliases, greed, phrase fast. She texts, wild, back off, or I get close. A threat, unhinged, to Sophia. Olivia, I clench my fists, a mother's rage. I've juggled finance, soothed fears, stood through Michael's silence, 7 years unyielding. She's losing grip, lashing out. Thomas calls. She's sloppy now. Old Mark's talking. Her LLC's a sham. I nod, breath steady. A call log shows her panic. Dialing lawyers, yelling, fix this. Her cool's gone, a grifter exposed. I check the girls. 6, sleeping sound, my core. She stumbles, tries a park again, spotted, shouting, chased off by a cop. Crazy lady, he mutters. Vivian's chaos spills fake no events claim, cash drained. Control lost. Her lawyer fumbles, we'll fight, but doubt creeps. I've carried us, faced flames, defied loss. Society hums, sees her falter, neighbors whisper, she's off. Eleanor steady. I stand. Resolve a rock. Vivian's a storm, breaking apart, her claws dulling. I'm Eleanor Vance, shield to my girls, watching her crumble in this wild fray. I've forged our life, 7 years solo, from a Denver hospital, divorce, twins, me unbroken. Now chaos shifts me. Her control cracks, threats wild, phone rants, I'll take them. In a shadow near our burnt home. Society buzzes, Eleanor's fighting. She's tough, but eyes linger, fire hit, alone, how she hold? I'm thrust forward, a new world, no house, motel limbo. A battle raging. I pack bags, the girls' toys, clothes, my hands steady. We can't stay, her desperation, the blaze, push us out. I call Thomas, voice firm, where now? Vivian's unhinged. He's calm. Court's leaning our way, evidence sticks. Relocate, stay safe. My heart thuds new terrain, a mother's shield tested. I find a rental, a small place, rural edge, outside Denver quiet, hidden. I sign papers, pulse quick. I've balanced budgets, hugged my 6-year-olds, defied Michael's ghost. Now, a shift, we move, bags in a car, the girls asking, Mommy, new home? I smile, better, loves. Safe. Inside, I brace, her threats, the fire, a storm still alive. Neighbors wave, you're strong, Eleanor. A paper blares, mom fights fraud for twins. Pity stings, support lifts. Vivian's chaos, sloppy calls. A park flop tilts the fight. I drive, Sophia and Olivia singing. Their trust my fire. Thomas texts, she's sinking more dirt. Old cons. A new spot. A cottage. Fields around, a fresh start. I've carried us, faced flames, stood tall. Society shifts, sees me rise. Some cheer, she's got it. Others muse, rough road solo. The fire's ash, her lies. Push me here, new walls, new stakes. I unpack, kiss their heads, breath deep. I'm Eleanor Vance, remade, a warrior in this uncharted place. My girl's my all. Vivian staggers. My path bends. Unexpected hands reach out, bolstering my stand in this raw new dawn. I settle Sophia and Olivia into our new cottage, a quiet haven beyond Denver. Their giggles a light in this storm. Vivian's fraud, fake IDs, forged no advance. Court-revealed lies. Reels, her grip slipping. I've built us, 7 years alone, from a hospital's pain. Divorce, twins, me steady. Now allies rise. I unpack, heart ticking, when a knock jars me. A man, lean, graying, stands there. Dan Reed, a PI Michael hired. Eleanor, found you, he says, voice gruff. Michael paid me to track Vivian. Got dirt. My pulse leaps. I nod, come in. He sits, spills it. She's Victoria Holt, con me in Utah. Savings gone, 5 years back. His eyes burn, a shared scar. I've fought, finance love. Fire carried my girls, 6 in mine. Dan hands files, receipts, photos, Vivian fleeing a scam. She's a leech, he growls, offering his oath. I'll testify. I breathe, stunned to help, unlooked for. Strong. Thomas calls, Dan's legit, Eleanor a break. I grip the table, mind racing. I've defied Michael's ghost, built a life, faced flames. A neighbor drops by, Mary, warm, heard your fight. Girl, I'm a witness, saw her skulk near your house. 2 souls, sudden, stand with me. Vivian's web, greed, aliases, cracks. I check the girls, their trust my core. Dan nods, she had others, I'm in. I've juggled nights, hugs, grit, now aid blooms. My chest lifts, a spark. I'm Eleanor Vance, not alone. New hands lift my load. The cottage hums, Sophia and Olivia coloring, their calm my anchor. Vivian's lies, fake papers, drained cash, stagger from court. Michael's files my blade. I forged our way, 7 years solo. The Denver hospital's wound, divorce, twins, me unbowed. Now bonds grow. Dan Reed, Michael's PI, sits, coffee in hand, eyes hard. Eleanor, Vivian took my savings, Utah, 19. I'll back you, he vows. I nod, pulse steady, thank you, Dan. We talk, deep, his loss, my fire. Shared fight. He shows texts, her as Victoria, dodging debts. Solid for court. I say, trust building. Mary, the neighbor, returns, warm. Saw her lurk, night before the blaze. Creepy. I'm here, girl. I squeeze her hand. Means everything. Mary. We sit, swap tales, my girls, her kids, a tie of care. I've balanced work, love, chaos, nights at desks, days with my 6-year-olds. Thomas calls. Dan and Mary lock it. Eleanor, strong team. I smile, bond firming. Dan says, met her type, we'll nail her. Mary adds, you're tough, I've seen it. I check Sophia and Olivia, their grins my fire. Vivian's game, aliases, greed, fades. I pour coffee, we plan, Dan's files, Mary's eyes, my grit. Ties deepen, a shield forged. I faced Michael's silence, stood through flames, carried us. They nod. Dan gruff, we're solid. Mary hugs me, got your back. My heart lifts, roots taking. I'm Eleanor Vance, bolstered, a mother knit to allies, ready to strike. The cottage glows. Sophia and Olivia laughing, my beacon in this fray. Vivian's deceit, fake IDs, no advance, scams, wobbles, Michael's files cutting deep. I've built our life, 7 years alone. From a Denver hospital, divorce, twins, me firm. Now community lifts. Dan Reed, Michael's PI, leans in. Eleanor, I'm here, Vivian bled me dry. Utah job. Mary, neighbor, nods, saw her skulk. Pre-fire, I'm with you. More come. Jane, a local mom. Heard your fight. Girl, I'll speak. Knew her as Vanessa Shady. A shopkeeper, Tom, gruffs, She stiffed me. 22. Testify. My chest swells. Unlooked for strength. I've juggled finance, hugs, fire, carried my girls. 6. Trusting. Thomas calls. Team's growing. Eleanor, Dan, Mary, more. Power's ours. I breathe. Awed. We meet. Cottage tight. Coffee hot. Dan's files. Mary's sight. Jane's tale. Tom's grit. We bond. A wall rising. She's a ghost. Condesol, Dan says. Mary adds, you're steel. We've seen. Jane hugs me. Moms stick together. Tom claps my shoulder. She's done. I check the girls. Their joy my core. Vivian's web. Lies. Greed. Crumbles. I've defied Michael's ghost. Stood tall. Rebuilt. Community hums. Neighbors. Victims. A chorus for us. We'll crush her. Dan vows. Mary smiles. Town's behind you. Jane and Tom echo. Solid. Eleanor. I stand. Pull strong. A net of hands. Folks from streets. Shops. Lives she touched. Power surges. Shared scars fuel us. I kiss Sophia. Olivia my fire. I'm Eleanor Vance. A mother. Lifted by this tribe. Unyielding. Allies bind tight. Vivian's lies fade. Now eyes turn wide. Justice stirs. A wave to carry my fight. The cottage hums. Sophia and Olivia playing. My light in the storm. Vivian's fraud fake IDs. Forged Noah Vance. Scams. Reels from court. Michael's files biting deep. I've carved our life. 7 years solo. From a Denver hospital. Divorce. Twins. Me steady. Now media wakes. A reporter, Lena. Calls. Voice crisp. Eleanor Vance. Channel 7. Denver. Your fight's viral. Mom versus con artist. Story's ours. My pulse ticks. I nod. Okay. She's at the door. Camera rolling. Tell us fire. Girls. Vivian's lies. I breathe. I've raised Sophia and Olivia. Built us up. She's a fraud. Files prove it. Clips air. Michael's plea. Protect the girls. My stand in court. Dan, the PI, growls. She conned me. Utah. Mary, neighbor, adds, saw her lurk. Pre-fire. Online. Post blaze. Eleanor's a warrior. A blog screams. Scam woman targets twins. Views climb. Thousands. Shares flood. I've juggled work, love, flames. 7 years, my girls. 6 mine. Lena airs it. Single mom battles for family, estate. Shocking fraud. Comments surge. Go, Eleanor. And tough lady. A radio host chimes. Denver's mom. Unbowed. Vivian's toast. I check the girls. Their trust my core. Vivian's web. Aliases. Greed. Cracks wide. Media hums. TV. Web. Airwaves. My fight's a beacon. I stand. Hands firm. As Lena says, you're trending. Eleanor. People see. I've defied Michael's ghost. Held us. Paper splash. Mother fights liar. My phone buzzes. Support pours. I kiss my girls. Breath deep. I'm Eleanor Vance, a story aflame. Media lifting my cause. The cottage glows. Sophia and Olivia's laughter my anchor. Vivian's lies, fake papers, drained cash, stagger. Michael's files. My allies, tearing her down in court. I built us. 7 years alone. A Denver hospital scarred. Divorce. Twins. Me firm. Now, justice stirs. Denver court calls. The judge. Stern. Rules. Vivian Hayes claim dismissed. Custody stays with Eleanor Vance. My heart leaps. A weight lifts. He adds. Fraud evidence. IDs. Noah Vance. Accounts. Triggers a probe. Nationwide. Cheers ripple. Dan, the PI, claps. Got her, Eleanor. Mary, neighbor, hugs me. Knew you'd win. A clerk types. A ban lands. Vivian, no contact. My girls shielded. I've carried us. Finance. Hugs. Fire. 7 years. My 6-year-old's my core. Justice bites. Police dig. Her trails long. Scams. Aliases. Cross-state. A reporter. Lena. Beams. Eleanor. Court's yours. TV's live. People cheer. Post flare. Mom triumphs. Fraudster falls. The judge eyes me. You're steady, Ms. Vance. Kids are safe. Vivian's web. Greed. Deceit. Sinks. Thomas calls. Ruling solid. Probes deep. She's done. I stand. Pull strong. Relief raw. I've defied Michael's silence. Stood through flames. Held my girls. Justice echoes court. Cops. A tide turns. Online. Eleanor's justice. Trins, a roar of support. Dan nods. She's cooked. Mary grins. Your win, girl. I check Sophia and Olivia. Their trust my fire. A warrant looms. Vivian's crimes. Fraud. More. Hunted. I breathe. Steady. A mother vindicated. Papers shout. Custody secured. Con exposed. I'm Eleanor Vance. Upheld. Justice rolling. My family mine. The cottage calms. Sophia and Olivia asleep. Their peace my guide. Vivian's fraud. Fake IDs. Forged claims. False. Courts ruling. Michael's files. Allies lifting me. I've forged our path. 7 years solo. A Denver hospital's pain. Divorce. Twins. Me unbowed. Justice lands. No hate in me. The judge's gavel. Custody mine. Vivian banned. Probed for scams. Freeze us. I feel relief, not venom. She conned. Burned. Threatened my girls, my core. I've carried us. Work. Love. Grit. Through flames. Michael's ghost. Yet, I let go. No rage burns. I sit, breath deep, mind clear. Vivian's lost, greed, lies, a broken web. I pity her, a soul adrift, chasing shadows. Dan, the PI says, she's down. Eleanor, you're big. Mary, neighbor, hugs. You did it, no grudge. I nod. It's enough. My girls are safe. I balance nights, kiss cheeks, stood tall 7 years. My 6-year-old's mine. Justice rolls, courts nod, police hunt, no contact hers. I don't curse her. She's a storm, spent, facing her own. Online, posts glow, Eleanor wins, pure heart. Lena, reporter, airs. Mom's grace shines, triumph, no spite. I check Sophia and Olivia, their trust my light. I've defied loss, built us up, held steady. No hate stains me, her fate's hers, a sad trail. Thomas calls. You're free. Eleanor, clean win. I smile calm. I release wrath. See her as small, trapped. My girls sleep. My fire burns true. Papers cheer. Mother prevails, forgives. I stand whole. A mother's love, not vengeance, my way. I'm Eleanor Vance, risen, at peace, family held. Justice seals, hate fades, Vivian's ghost lingers, a final test rising to meet my steady heart. The cottage is still, Sophia and Olivia's soft breaths my anchor. Court crushed Vivian. Fake IDs, forged Noah Vance. Fraud exposed by Michael's files, my allies. I've built us, 7 years alone. A Denver hospital scar, divorce, twins, me firm. Justice won, but she stirs. A call jolts me, police, gruff. Eleanor, new lead. Vivian's tied to the fire, maybe Michael's crash. My pulse spikes. Dread cold. They dig. Car's black box, a camera, her shadow near our blaze, a mountain road wreck. She's back, a desperate wraith, unbowed by court's ban. I pace, cottage tight, mind racing. I've carried us, finance, love, flames, my girls, 6 mine. A text, Thomas, data's damning. Arson, sabotage, her hands. Vivian's threat rears, custody lost, now vengeance, wild and raw. I check the girls, their peace fragile, my core. Police add. Footage, a car like hers, Michael's crash, intent. My breath catches, she aimed to kill him. Burn us, for cash, control. I've defied Michael's ghost, stood tall, rebuilt. She's cornered, lashing, reports hint she's near, dodging the ban. My hands clench, a mother's fear. Dan, the PI, calls, she's loose, Eleanor, careful. I nod, heart thumping. I've juggled work, hugs, grit, 7 years unyielding. Her web, greed, lies, cracks, but danger blooms. Mary, neighbor, texts, saw a shadow, could be her. The blaze, his wreck. Her claw marks, thread alive. I kiss Sophia, Olivia, their trust my fire. She's a storm, reckless, hunting us. I stand, eyes sharp, breath short. I'm Eleanor Vance, guard up, facing her last surge. My girl's my all. The cottage hums, Sophia and Olivia asleep, my light in this fray. Vivian's ghost rises, police tie her to Michael's crash, our fire, a mad grab for wealth. I've forged us. 7 years solo, a Denver hospital's wound, divorce, twins, me steady. Now she strikes. Dusk falls, a knock pounds, cops, grim, Eleanor, Vivian's here, breach the ban. My heart slams, I step out. See her, red coat, eyes wild on the lawn. You took everything, she shrieks, voice raw, hands flailing. I stand, firm. Vivian, stop. Court's done, you're caught. She lurches, the girls. The money, mine. My blood boils, my girls, my core, at stake. I've carried us. Work, love, grit, defied flames, Michael's silence. Cops close, Ms. Hayes, back off. She spits, she's weak. I'm better. Lies unhinged. I growl. I've raised them, built us, you're a fraud. Her face twists, control gone, truth bare. Fake IDs, arson, a wreck planned. Dan, the PI, looms, you're sunk, Vivian. Mary, neighbor, shouts, leave her creep. I step closer, a mother's shield. You're through, go. Police grab. She thrashes, I'll fight. A beast, cornered. I've balanced nights, kissed cheeks. Stood tall, 7 years, my 6-year-old's mine. Evidence burns. Camera, black box, her hand in fire, crash. She glares, I hold. Eyes locked, no fear. Thomas calls. We've got her, Eleanor, solid. Cops cuff her yell fades. I breathe, pulse fierce, my stand unbowed. Allies flank me, Dan, Mary, law, her web, greed, done. I check the girls, sleeping safe, my fire. Vivian's last lunge breaks. I'm steady. I'm Eleanor Vance, facing her end, my family health. The cottage stills, Sophia and Olivia dreaming, my anchor after the storm. Vivian's final lunge tied to fire. Michael's crash met my stand, crushed by cops, evidence, allies. I've built us, 7 years alone, a Denver hospital's pain, divorce, twins, me firm. Now, a quiet win. Police hauler, cuffed. Voice muted, Eleanor. You'll see. Empty, broken. I stand, heart steady. No cheer, just relief. They log it. Camera, black box, her in red, torching our home, rigging his wreck, greed's end. I've carried us, finance, hugs, grit, defied Michael's ghost, flames. Thomas calls, soft, she's charged, Eleanor, arson, attempt, fraud, done. I nod, breath deep, victory calm. No crowd roars. No banners wave, just us, safe. Dan, the PI, grips my shoulder, you held, strong. Mary, neighbor, smiles, got her, girl. I check Sophia and Olivia, 6, asleep, their trust my core. Vivian's web, lies, claws, snaps, police bind her, a probe wide. I sit, hands still, mind clear. I've fought, rebuilt, stood tall, 7 years, my girl's mine. Justice lands, silent, court's mine. Ben holds, charges stack, murder try, fire, fakes. No gloat, just peace. A cop nods, she's locked, Ms. Vance safe now. I've faced loss, fear, held them close. Online hums, mom wins, quiet steel. No noise, just truth. I kiss their heads, their warmth my fire. Vivian's done, a wreck, her storm spent. I stand, eyes bright, a mother's win, still. Allies fade, you're enough, Dan says. I breathe, whole, a triumph hushed. I'm Eleanor Vance, guard unbowed, my family free, a silent dawn. Vivian's chained, my fight holds, now healing calls, a gentle lift to mend our scars. The cottage breathes calm, a fragile sanctuary, Sophia and Olivia's giggles my guiding star. Vivian's defeat, arson, Michael's crash, fraud chains her, my stand, Michael's files. And allies securing us. I've chiseled our life, 7 years alone, a Denver hospital's bite, divorce, twins, me resolute. Now, mending begins. My girls, 6, carry shadows, fire's terror, night fears. Clinging close. Their pain stabs, my burden too. A knock, gentle, brings Dr. Lila Gray, a therapist, eyes kind. Eleanor, Thomas sent me. For you, Sophia, Olivia, to ease this storm. My pulse steadies, I nod, come in. She settles, voice warm. You've battled fiercely, flames, threats, loss. We'll heal together. Hope sparks, I grip the table, a mother's vow alive. I've wrestled work, love, chaos, defied Michael's silence, Vivian's venom, ablaze. Sophia murmurs, Mommy, dark scares me. Olivia echoes, eyes wide. Lila kneels, we'll talk, draw. Chase it away, safe now. She offers crayons, dolls, a steady gaze. I watch, heart tight. Their wounds raw. I've juggled budgets, soothed tears, stood unyielding 7 years. My girl's my pulse. Lila says, Eleanor, your strength shines. Trauma's weight lifts here. She visits, cottage glowing, guiding Sophia's timid words, Olivia's brave fears. Fire's past, you're enough, she assures. I join, I've got you, loves, my voice a shield. My scar, Michael's exit, lone nights aches. But Lila listens, you've built this, let's mend. She pulls my story, betrayal, fire, fight, pain flows. Easing, I've faced foes, rebuilt, guarded my core. The girls sketch, flames fade to suns, Lila smiles, good, sweet ones. I breathe, relief budding. She coaches me, you're their rock, but rest now. We sit, share her wisdom, my grit. Their trust, fragile, grows. Sophia hugs me, Olivia laughs loud. I've climbed from ash, held them tight. Lila's here, a beacon, steadying us, step by step. She says, eyes bright. I nod, resolve firm, a new dawn. I'm Eleanor Vance, mother, warrior, leaning into her light, mending our breaks. The cottage hums, Sophia and Olivia asleep. Their peace my compass. Vivian's fall, arson, fraud, crash binds her. My fight, Michael's truth, allies winning. I've carved our path, 7 years solo, a Denver hospital's wound, divorce, twins. Me steady, healing glows, forgiveness calls. I sit, breath deep, scars stinging. Michael's exit, my strain, fire's ash. I blamed me, not enough, too alone. Lila Gray, our guide, sits close, Eleanor. Release it, self, him, her. My chest tightens, I nod, tentative. I've wrestled nights, love, grit, defied loss, Vivian's claws. You carried them, built all, she says. I see it, hospital, tears. Twins in arms, me rising. Guilt clings, did I fail? I pace, cottage quiet, mind churning. Lila urges, forgive you, strong, whole. I pause, eyes wet, seeing Sophia's grin, Olivia's spark, 6 mine. I whisper, I tried, gave all, work, hugs, shield. Pain eases, a weight lifts. I've stood, rebuilt, faced storms. Michael's ghost, cold papers, no word, haunts. Lila nods, he hurt, but let go his path. Not yours. I breathe, slow, picturing him flawed, gone, human. Anger fades, a quiet tide. I've held my girls, climbed from nothing. Vivian's venom, fire, threats, burned, but Lila says, pity her. Lost, trapped. I see her, broken, cuffed, chasing shadows. Hate slips, a burden shed. I check them, sleeping soft, my core. I've defied chaos, forged us. You're enough, Lila whispers. I nod. Tears fall, forgiving me. Tired, fierce, a mother true. Michael, I release, his choice, not my worth. Vivian, I spare, her fate's own. The girls stir, I kiss their heads, warmth blooming. I've battled. Loved stood tall. Lila smiles, freedom's here. I feel it. Light, whole, guilt gone, peace dawns. No grudge holds me. I stand, steady, a new calm. I'm Eleanor Vance, mending, forgiving self, him. Her, my girls, my light, lead on. The cottage glows, a haven, Sophia and Olivia's laughter my north. Vivian's end, fraud, fire, crash locks her, my stand, Michael's files, allies triumphing. I've shaped us, 7 years alone, a Denver hospital sting, divorce, twins, me firm. Healing blooms, a symbol rises. Lila Gray, our guide, brings hope. Eleanor, make it real, something to hold, mend. I nod, pulse steady, seeking. I've wrestled work, love, chaos, faced flames, Michael's silence, Vivian's bite. The girls, 6, bear marks, night fears, tight grips. I ache, their hurt mine. Lila says, craft it for you 3. I think, mind bright. Our home, ash now a start. I drive, rural Montana calls, a plot Michael hid. His last gift, notes say, for Eleanor, them, peace. My breath catches. A sign. We arrive, fields wide, air clean. Sophia squeals, Olivia runs. Mommy big. I smile, ours loves. I've climbed from loss, held them, stood tall. Lila joins, build here a mark. We plant a sapling, oak, roots to calm. I kneel, dirt cool, This is us, strong, growing. The girls dig, hands small, eyes bright. Sophia pats soil. Olivia pours water. Lila nods, it's healing. Rising. I feel it, scars, betrayal, fire, softening. I've juggled nights, kisses, grit, 7 years my core. The tree, young, sways, a pledge, our new dawn. We laugh, mud-streaked, a bond. Michael's wish, a quiet good, lives here. I forgive, self, him, her pain fades. The girls hug me, our tree, mommy. I whisper, always, loves. Lila smiles, it's yours, growth, peace. I see it. Hospital tears, lone fight. Now this, a stem to sky. I've defied chaos, rebuilt, guarded us. Dirt clings, a mark of mend. Our oak, small, tough, like me. We water, tend, a ritual born. Fields stretch, a fresh slate, Montana's calm, our cure. I stand, hands earthy, heart light. The girls dance, 6, free, my fire. Symbol set, tree, roots, us rising. I breathe, whole, pain shed. I'm Eleanor Vance, mother, warrior, planting hope, our healing tall. Our oak takes root, scars ease, a new life beckons, a chance to bloom and lift others. The Montana sun bathes our cottage. A gentle glow, Sophia and Olivia's laughter dancing through open windows, my beacon after the storm. Vivian's defeat, arson, crash, fraud, binds her, my fight, Michael's files, and allies securing us. I've carved our path, 7 years alone, a Denver hospital sting, divorce, twins, me unyielding. Now we bloom. We've settled, a ranch Michael gifted in secret, his notes whispering for Eleanor. Them, peace. I breathe, steady, as we unpack, books, toys, my girls, 6, racing across fields. Mommy, our home. Sophia cheers, Olivia spins, arms wide. I smile, heart lifting, a new chapter. I've wrestled work, love, chaos, defied betrayal, flames, her venom. Here, Montana's quiet wraps us, rolling hills, clean air, a balm. I plant a garden, carrots, daisies, hands in soil, grounding us. I've landed a job, remote, finance, crunching numbers from a porch desk, the sky vast. Stability roots, school nearby, the girls enroll, their backpacks bobbing, eyes bright. I've stood tall, rebuilt. Guarded them. We bake, flour dusting noses, giggles loud pancakes, a ritual reborn. Lila, our therapist, visits. Eleanor, you've built steady, look. I nod, pride warm. I've faced Michael's ghost. Held them through ash, one. Neighbors wave, welcome, Vance crew. A routine grows, mornings with coffee, nights with stories, stars above. Sophia draws, Olivia sings, their joy my pulse. I've climbed from loss, a mother's grit. The ranch, sturdy, ours, heels fences fixed, a swing hung. I check them, sleeping calm, blanket snug. No motel, no fire, just peace. I balance ledgers. Kiss cheeks, build anew. Days stretch, calm, firm, our oak sapling, planted, thrives a sign. I breathe, whole, scars soft. Michael's wish lives, a quiet good. We hike, explore, laugh. Montana's embrace wide. I stand, steady, a life solid, school runs, work calls, love woven. The girls, my core, bloom, 6 and free. A town fair buzzes, they dance, I cheer. I'm Eleanor Vance, remade. Anchored, our dawn bright, a home true. Our Montana cottage hums, Sophia and Olivia's chatter my light, the ranch a steady base. Vivian's fall, fraud, fire, crash chains her, my stand. Michael's truth, allies prevailing. I've forged us, 7 years solo, a Denver hospital's wound. Divorce, twins, me resolute. Now, I lift others. I start a fund, hope rising, cash from Michael's estate. My vision, aid women, betrayed, battered, left. I've known that ache, climbed from it. I speak, a town hall, voice clear. I'm Eleanor Vance. I fought flames, lies, loss for my girls. You can rise. Faces, mothers, survivors, lean in, eyes wide. I share hospital pain, lone nights, Vivian's claws, my win. You're enough, I say, heart true. A woman, Sarah, tearful, your story, me, too, he left. Broke me. I hug her, build, I did. Hope rising grows, grants for rent, jobs, healing. I've wrestled budgets, love, grit, defied Michael's silence, ash. Online, it blazes, Eleanor's fight, viral mom. Clips fly, me in court, planting our oak, smiling with Sophia, Olivia. Views soar, thousands cheer, she's fire. I visit shelters, speak. I stood, faced fear. You can. Women nod, some cry. Hands clasp mine. I've held my 6-year-olds, rebuilt. 1. A reporter, Lena, films, Eleanor inspires. Betrayed, she lifts. Post-trend, hope rising, warrior mom. I guide classes, funds, a path up. Sarah calls. Got a job, Eleanor, thanks. My chest swells, purpose burns. I check the girls, their joy my core, drawing, singing. I've battled, stood tall, turned scars to light. A rally buzzes. I speak, pain's not you. Rise, help each. Cheers lift, eyes shine, moms, sisters sparked. Hope rising hums, donations, stories pour. I balance work, kisses, this mission, 7 years, a mother's steel. Online, she's legend, flies, shares spike. I mentor, listen, lift, women climb, echo me. The ranch glows, our base, I stand, voice bold. I'm Eleanor Vance, a spark, fueling hope, a tide of strength. Lifting all. Our Montana ranch glows, Sophia and Olivia chase butterflies, their laughter my sky. Vivian's end fraud, fire, crash, binds her. My fight, Michael's files, allies triumphant. I've shaped us, 7 years alone, a Denver hospital sting, divorce, twins, me steady. Now, we shine, inspire. Our oak sapling, planted, stretches, roots deep, leaves green, a symbol, our rise. I kneel, the girls, 6, beside me, hands in dirt, mommy, our tree. Sophia beams, Olivia claps. I smile, ours, love's, growing strong. The ranch, Michael's gift, cradles us, fields wide, air pure. Healing done. I've wrestled loss, love, chaos, defied betrayal, flames, won. Hope rising, my fund, lifts women, cash, courage, light. I stand, sun warm, and speak, voice clear, I'm Eleanor Vance. Broken, rebuilt. Pain carved me, but love, grit, my girls, grew this. I point, the oak sways, a sign, us, unbowed. Cameras roll, Lena's lens catches it. Me, twins, tree, Montana sweep. Viral mom. Hope's root, posts blaze, views climb, hearts hit. I hug Sophia, Olivia, their warmth my core. I balanced work, kisses, battles, 7 years, steel forged. The oak's shadow falls. A mark, scars to strength. I say, we fell, rose, planted hope. Your turn, climb, lift others. A quote, mine, glows. From ash, we root. From pain, we bloom. Love holds, always. Crowds cheer. Online roars. Eleanor's truth, epic. Shares soar, a tide. Moms, dreamers moved. I call, join us, back hope rising. Help, grow, share our spark. Views buzz, thousands nod. She's real. I thank. You've lifted us, my girls, me, our tree, more to come. Stay close. The ranch hums, butterflies dance, the oak stands, firm, young. I faced Michael's ghost, build anew, inspired. Neighbors wave. Proud, Eleanor. I check them, sleeping, my fire. The image, us, oak, sunset, seals it, a vision, rebirth alive. I stand, breath deep, grateful, your support, our story, trends. From ash, we root. From pain, we bloom, love holds, always, echoes, a cry to act, aid, rise. I'm Eleanor Vance, mother, warrior, oak strong, sparking your light, a new day bold.